How's it going, everybody? Fuji here, and today I want to talk about how to remove the trims of an E90 BMW. Now, I have done a full video of me removing the trims upon other things, but that was a general overview of what I've done to the car, nothing too specific. This video, however, will include some of the same clips and some additional footage as well, but with more detail on the removal process. Also, I will put a link in the description box down below for anyone interested in just an overview. Okay, without further ado, let's get to the video. Okay, so first I'm going to remove the trims from the doors. It should be pretty easy to remove. However, in order to make the removal process easier, you're going to want to use a mini pry bar like this one here. Definitely a lot more useful than a screwdriver, plus your chances of damaging your car are much lower than it would be with other tools. And if you don't have one, you can get one from Amazon anywhere from $9 to $10, which may seem like a lot, but trust me, it will definitely save you a lot of time and headache from ruining your car. Okay, so before I can remove the trim, for E90s, what you have to do is remove the side mirrors first. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, to remove the side mirror, what you have to do is remove this door panel here. And it's not as bad as it looks. All you have to do is just take this trim off. There's a few screws in it, take those off, and then the door should be able to just yank off. Once you take the door panel off, there'll be 3 screws here, take those off, and you got your mirror off as well. Now this little trim here should be really easy to take off. Normally I just take it off with my hand. And you do have to apply some pressure to it. And bam, just like that, comes right off. Okay, now that the trim's open, you should be able to see that there is room for 3 Torx screws. Unscrew those and you should be able to take the door panel off. Okay, these 3 screws are going to require a T20 torque bit to remove. Bam, last one out. Now that the 3 screws are off, I should be able to take the door panel off. The only thing holding it now are door clips. Okay, so usually I like to yank from the bottom. That's just gonna give you the easiest spot, I guess, to pull out, and then you can work your way up. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, looks like a few clips were definitely not put back in place. Okay, now that the door is off, we can get back to work. So this is the door panel here, and I'm not going to remove any of the wires here. I'm just gonna put the door back right after, once I take this mirror off. So what I'm gonna do, the only wire I will take off is this one here, and these are the 3 screws I was talking about before. So there's one right here. This thing will get out of the way. There's one right here, there's one right here, and one right there. So first, let's take this off. Bam, just like that. And then to take the screws off the mirror, I'm gonna use a T30 Torx nut. Also, I do gotta add, if you wanna be lazy like myself and not take all the wires off the doors, just so you can set it aside to work easier, you might wanna go ahead and put one hand on the mirror, because once those screws come off, the mirror is gonna fall down. Alright, last screw is off. Now I should be able to just grab the mirror, and bam, just like that, it's off. Okay, now that the mirror is off, we can finally start removing the trim. Let's go ahead and do that. But first I'm going to attempt to put this door panel back. Shouldn't be that bad. Okay, got the door back together temporarily, and I let this little speaker hang here. It's not gonna get hurt, so it's fine. Okay, so now the trim, let's get to it. So you want to start by applying a little energy at the edge. until you see the trim lift just a tiny bit. Then move a little further down and repeat the process. Keep going down in repetition over and over again until the trim is no longer fully attached to the car. Once the trim is loose enough, you should be able to guide it up with your hands and the tool at the same time. You shouldn't need to pry it up any longer. All right, well, 1 down, 3 to go, and then we also have the upper portion as well. So I'm not gonna bore you guys by showing this whole complete process of all the other 3. I'm just gonna quickly do this rear one, and then we're gonna get to the top one. Bam, it's easy as that. All right, now to get started on the top. So this upper trim here should be a lot easier to remove than the lower ones. They don't require as much pressure to remove. They are held onto the car by clips. So again, not a lot of pressure. You should be able to take them off, no problem. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this little corner piece here first. I'll open the door. Just like that. I really didn't even need my tool at all. I just used it in the beginning right there to open the first clip, and the rest just came off. Now it does look like this clip here is broken and this clip here is broken as well. But they're not that expensive to replace. You can either buy them online for about 75 cents each, or just purchase them directly from a dealer for about $1.50. Okay, I just wanted to show the broken clips. Hopefully my camera will show them. This one here is broken. This one here is broken. Looks like they were broken prior. And this one here is broken as well. What they do need to look like, they need to have all 4 of their prongs intact. So most of these will need to be replaced, but fortunately that's how it is with these cars. The clips are fairly weak. Luckily, like I said, they're very cheap to replace. Okay guys, that's all I wanted to say for this video, or I guess that's all that really needs to be said. Hope my guidance was easy enough to understand. If not, let me know what I can do to make my videos better in the future. I would love to know your opinion. But for now, I just want to thank everyone for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.